folks, welcome back to the channel. This week I'm going to show you a very exciting project. We've been waiting for spring to come and the time is finally here that we can start on our rockery wall in front of the house. So we're starting the landscaping phase of our home construction. We've kind of lived all fall and winter with the outside of our house still being kind of a construction zone. So I'm really looking forward to adding some landscape and feeling like the house is finished on both the inside and the outside. So let's go ahead and get started. So here's a before picture of the rockery. And I say before because we're going to have some more work done on it. So this side, they created a rockery towards, middle of the summer, I want to say. Because we only did that portion. Now we've got erosion, and really our plan was to finish out the rockery last fall, but we just ran out of time before the snow and road closures. I mean, we barely got moved in the end of October, so there really just wasn't time. So now we're going to have this front part done properly to where we have steps up to the front door. And the rockery is going to come around all this area that's just been kind of washing, eroding away. And then it kind of tapers off to our upper driveway. So we're deconstructing the wall because they had just kind of scattered on this end. Those boulders are not really built up to be permanent, so he's removing them so he can rebuild, make it all the more better. Make it look so easy when you have the right equipment. So you can see so far we've got a lot of rock being delivered. He's still kind of deconstructing that wall and building it appropriately so that he can complete it. So really exciting to see this start. That wasn't a good candidate. It's kind of like a puzzle. So he tries this certain rock in. If it doesn't work, he takes it out and picks another one. So he's got a few to choose from. So we're at the end of day one with the landscaper here. This part is the wall that was here up to, I don't know, somewhere in here. And then he started, whoop, I'm gonna trip over the rocks. He's put in these rocks today. And the ones that are kind of under the fabric, and you can see he's creating this terraced effect. So we'll have a level here, and then the rockery will continue up to the top level, I think. So this one's gonna kind of taper around the corner, and then eventually over there by the driveway on the other side of his equipment, it'll taper down. So really excited to have all of this started, because we want to plant and really can't do any of that until we get this figured out first and in place. So a lot of today was kind of just deconstructing what was here so he could start building onto it. And yeah, so good progress. The dump truck came back and dumped this big pile here at the end of the day, so he's got a lot of rocks to choose from come morning. And all this smaller kind of shale that will go in between. You can see he's got a base of that right here too. So that helps go in between the big boulders. We are currently at the end of day 3 of the landscaping rockery project. And I think it's going to take a total of maybe 2 full weeks to get this rockery, and then we're also having some work done on the back, which will be a smaller project back there, but I think it is going to take 2 weeks. And then we also have another project that this contractor is going to stay and work on. So very excited to have all this going on and really start our yard projects. So let me show you. I'll turn the camera. Show you where we're at the end of the 3rd day here. So the rockery actually, like in the middle of all the loose boulders and this equipment. So as you can see, the wall starts over there where the wall corner of the house is. So he's created this really nice sloping corner here, and you can see now how it's terraced, so that black it's not plastic but fiber up there material is a nice little terraced area. So the wall comes up so far, there's a terrace, and then it goes up the rest of the way. So that will continue down the line. You know, yesterday he was doing a lot of this work here, finishing out this section of the terrace and starting to put in the steps. So the steps are just some flat, fairly flat rocks on one side, or boulders. And you know, he's trying to be picky about how deep they are, how the depth of them, so that they're easy to walk on. And the stick up there is center of our doorway. So we've got a few more steps to go, and then that will tie into our front porch. But just today, really, he started building up. He added some more steps, but day 3 here, he started building this second part of the terrace, continuing after the steps, and getting this started. First he had to dig a bunch out, so now we have a big mound of dirt, which is good because I think he'll need it to backfill in there. So you can see how this will need to, he'll put dirt in there, I think, once he builds up the right height, and then he'll put the boulders back behind. So this is going to continue, and then the terrace part will taper and kind of disappear into the edge of the driveway. So that's the plan and our progress so far. Stay tuned, and we will have more to come. Thanks for watching. What do you got, Sawyer? Buddy, you're making a big hole. I don't think you're gonna catch him. Let's see. Did you get him? I think they're too fast for you. Those darn moles. I don't think you're getting him, buddy. You didn't get him? You didn't find him? Ah, but you had fun.